Okay, so this is the BAM split squat. This is the Body Armour method of doing a split squat with the front foot raised and the rear leg straight. Okay, really good movement on its own, but we've added the band in there ourselves for our method, our way of training, because it's really beneficial to teach your body and yourself the correct movement patterns while doing the lunge, any single leg movement, basically pistol and the split squat. Okay, so what we see is happening in a lot of our athletes is the knee comes in during the lunge, the split squat, the pistol, any single leg movement. We start on a weaker side of the leg, we see some compensation with the hip or the ankle, anything can go wrong. What's happening is the knee's coming in, okay, rather than tracking the second and third toe that we talk about in the squat and any lunging movement, yeah? So the knee comes in and we start putting unnecessary pressure on the knee and people start to feel pain in the knee. So this way, with the band pulling, it's going to it's going to teach you how to create tension, get those smaller muscles firing off and get your movement patterns correct for when maybe in future you start putting more weight on it. Get this movement right, okay, with a thick band, and then you're ready to go on to the bigger, fancier movements. But this one is a fundamental and it teaches everything that we need to do in the lunge or any single leg movement. All right, so start off, whenever you start off, I'd suggest body weight first, then add a little bit of load on, then start going up thickness in the band, and then add more load on as you go through. All right, build up to reps. If you can do reps of 10, 3 sets of 10, good, then you're ready to go on to the next weight. All right, but don't do that until you can control 3 reps of 10. Then you can go start again, probably start at 3 sets of 5 and 5, okay, build up 3 sets of 7 and 7, and then 3 sets of 10. Once you've got that 3 sets of 10, then move up the load. You can move up the band in between that, depending on how it feels when it's pulling you across. So I've got the camera just angled up a minute. I'm going to show you, so you can do this at home or in the gym. Okay, it's ideal in the gym because you've got a nice post to pull it off. But if you've got a bag or something that's going to be a nice stable structure that band's not going to come moving across as soon as you put tension on it. So quite simple. Hook the band round and then push it through the hole. All right, we want that band set up so it's just above knee height when we're on the plate. Okay, so the plate's there. I'll show you what it looks like without weight, and then we'll talk about how you can add weight onto it. So step through. There's your band just above the knee. Yeah, foot facing forward, or you can slightly turn it out depending on your ankle mobility, depending on your movement. This rear leg comes back and it stays nice and straight, as straight as you can get it, okay? Right, what this band's doing now is pulling my knee this way. This is what we don't want in the lunge. The hip, the knee, all go in the wrong direction. What we want is it to be coming over and tracking the second and third toe. Okay, with this leg being nice and straight, squeeze the butt, come back up, through, up. Okay, that band's trying to push me there. I'm trying to engage those small muscle groups that get missed out sometimes, and then I'm fighting that to make sure that I can stay over the second and the third toe. Okay, if you want to add load to it, once we're happy with body weight movement on both legs, weak side, always go off your weak side first, then we can add kettlebell. So with the kettlebell, we want to come through here, and I suggest start off with the kettlebell being on this side. Yep, and then you can come through, and as you get better at that movement, you can add another one here. All right, and keep your chest up. This back leg's nice and straight, fall over then. This back leg's nice and straight, and I'm trying to lunge as far forward with that knee over the toe as possible. Okay, I'm going to show you a side-on view of the actual split squat in a minute. But yeah, like I say, you can have it here. That's what I suggest. Or if you want to go into that goblet position, that's also fine. Okay, see it wants to come in. That's the aim of it, and you've got to fight against it. You've got to fight against your movement patterns. So if you look at a split squat, show you on bad leg, we want to keep this leg straight and we'll bring this knee over the toe even if the heel comes up. The most important thing is that knee coming over the toe, that leg being straight. Obviously got the band pulling you this way, and you're driving straight back up. Come back to your heel every time, back down, back to your heel, straight back up. Okay guys, slow progression, work hard on it, and you'll find it'll have a massive carryover to your squat and to your single leg movements.